Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to introduce you to that blasted new moisturizing lotion in the morning. I know I've been talking about this for weeks, about how I've been trying out new moisturizers, trying to find the perfect morning moisturizer lotion that would be a perfect fit into my skincare routine. So this is going to be me talking about why I chose it, and it's also going to be a review on the product. And the product is the La Mer, the Moisturizing Soft Lotion. So if you want to know the pros and cons to this product and why I chose it for my skincare routine, keep watching. As you all know, I am a lover of skincare. It is an obsession of mine, and I like to just have the best skincare routine that I can possibly do for myself. I am 32 years old. My skin is combination, very oily in certain areas, very sensitive, and I'm very prone to blackheads and all that beautiful, lovely stuff. So I have to be really on top of my skincare game. On top of that, Florida is very hot and humid. So in the morning, when I put on my skincare and then my makeup, I don't want a lot of heavy layers. Now at night, I absolutely love and adore the Creme De La Mer, but it's a little bit too heavy for the mornings. So I was looking for a really good moisturizing lotion in the morning that was going to be nice and light and absorb into my skin and not sit heavy on my face. I love the rich luxe, like luxuriousness of the La Mer, Creme de la Mer at night, not so much in the morning. I wasn't a huge fan of the gel, and I really didn't like the soft cream too much. But when they came out with this guy, the lady who always helps me at the La Mer counter gave me so many samples of it. I got like 6 of these guys because she knows how I like to try out my products. So she's like, I'm going to give you enough for a month and a half, try them, see if you like it. And I really liked it. I was trying other ones. I was trying something from SK2. I was trying something from Prairie. I tried a bunch from Lancome. I was interested in maybe getting the water gel from Tatcha, so I had a sample of that. And I would give it at least a week or 2 weeks per sample. So after I decided through all those I didn't really like any of those and they weren't working well for me, I decided to give this a shot. And I just absolutely loved it. Now I still have 1 or 2 more of these little guys to go through, so I haven't opened this bottle yet, but I did purchase this and I did want to get into the reasons why I decided to get it, on top of the reasons why it may work for you or may not work for you. When I compare this product, I'm going to compare it to the soft lotion or the soft cream of the formulation from Creme De La Mer. Creme De La Mer comes in 3 different formulas. It comes in the classic, which is the really thick, rich, I can't even say the word without looking like an idiot, luxurious cream. Then the gel is kind of like really fast absorbing, and the soft cream to me is kind of like in the middle of both of them. A lot of people really love the soft cream for the mornings, and for a bit that's the one I thought I was going to get. However, for some reason, it kind of left my face a little bit greasy. I don't know what was in the formula, but it just didn't sit on my skin nicely. And I'm not the hugest fan of the gel because I find I go through it way too quickly for it to be worth me spending that much money. So when I went and I talked to her, name's Jody. When I talked to Jody, she was talking to me about this new product from La Mer, or at least new to me. She gave me a bunch of samples and she's like, I really think you're going to like this. So she gave me, like I said, the samples, and I took it home and I tried it. Now there's still a little bit left in here, so I'll show you the consistency. I still have chimney sweep fingers because of, you know, my painting, but I want to show you the consistency. It's coming out all weird. This is what it looks like. It's around the same consistency of the soft cream, only for me this absorbs a lot better. So what I do, that's like more than I put on my face. It just absorbs really nicely. It has that beautiful scent that all of the Creme de la Mers have. And it just absorbs really nicely, and it leaves my skin feeling very fresh and plump, and throughout the day it looks great. So I really like it. What sold me on this is the fact that it didn't sit greasy. After about 2 minutes, it completely absorbs into my skin, which is what I really like. Now some people put moisturizer on and they're like, oh, and I just put my makeup right over that. I actually put a sunscreen over that. Right now I'm using 3 different ones. I'm using the UV protection fluid from La Mer, which is one of my absolute new favorites. I'm using one of the sunscreens from Innisfree, which is one of my favorite Korean brands, and I'm also using the one from Tatcha. I like how well this works with all of those sunscreens. It absorbs nicely and doesn't make anything sticky, and then my sunscreen can absorb into my skin. When I was using the soft cream and any of the other ones, actually, even the water moisturizer from Tatcha, like my sunscreen wouldn't absorb into my skin nice, and my skin would stay tacky for a while, and that was just no good. The thing that I really liked about this is the fact that, like the Creme De La Mer, you don't have to use that much. The amount that I put on my hand is the amount I put on my entire face. So it's 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces. This should probably, depending on how fast I go through these guys are 0.1 fluid ounce. One of these guys lasts me about 2 weeks, so this will last me about 4 to 6 months, which is really, really good. I also like how it's a little bit cheaper than the Creme De La Mer, which is also really, really good as well. And I also really like the fact that it is part of the La Mer line. It does have the miracle broth in it. You do want to warm it up like you do the creams to really activate the miracle broth so it absorbs into your skin and gives you the best results. And that also works really well with the other La Mer products that I have in my skincare routine. Like I said before, it's really good to stick to 1 or 2 brands, especially if the brands have the same kind of key ingredients to help out your skin, kind of like how La Mer has the miracle broth and like SK2 has the Patera. If you continue to use the same products, you're really going to get better results from your skin. So I really like the fact that I found something from La Mer that would fit into my morning skincare routine. Now, okay, the reason why I chose this again is because it sat on my skin nice. It works really well with my skincare. I like the way it absorbed really quickly and works with my sunscreens, and I've been seeing beautiful results just from using this the past few weeks. So this was a no-brainer for me to purchase. But I would say that if you have extremely oily skin, this might not be the thing for you. Just because I do have a little bit of an oily T-zone, and I don't put this on my nose because it does make my nose a little bit oily. I don't really like to put moisturizer on my nose anyway, but other moisturizers I just kind of slap it on and I don't care. But this does kind of like make where my nose is oily, like very oily, so I can imagine if your entire face is oily, this probably won't be the product for you. On top of that, again, it is very expensive, so if you don't have a lot of La Mer in your skincare routine and you were deciding which like treatment from La Mer you'd want to try, I wouldn't get this. Again, I would stick with one of the Creme De La Mers. Again, I think the classic is the best. That's just, to me, the foundation of the entire line. This is something that you would add to your routine if you're already familiar with La Mer, just because it is something that you might not use correctly and you don't know if the miracle broth is going to be something for you. And I think you will still get better results from the Creme De La Mers rather than Real quick, also, I wanted to talk about the packaging is really beautiful. I like how it's very simple. I think this is, I don't know, it's either glass or ceramic, I don't quite know, but it's really nice that it's completely opaque so you can't see through it. It's got a pump, which is really hygienic, which is one of the things I don't like about the creams. I mean, granted, I use a little spatula and I clean my spatula after every time, but it's nice to have something with a pump. On top of it, again, like, I just think this is so elegant, so pretty. I love La Mer packaging. To me, it's just really luxe and beautiful. And I also really like that this is a little bit more travel friendly than the Creme De La Mer because it has a cap and because it has a pump. And it's probably easier to take with you rather than taking one of your giant, really heavy ceramic things of La Mer. Some people will get like the little, when they get the samples, they'll keep those for travel. That's what I do. But do keep in mind that it is just better to have if you run out of those. This is really nice for travel, which is something I really liked as well. The last thing I wanted to go into is the results that I saw when I started adding this into my skincare routine. Because I wanted to give you guys, tell you the reasons why I chose it, which is part of the reasons, part of the review. But I did see a big change in my skincare when I started adding this into my skincare routine in the morning. because I wasn't putting on crazy heavy amounts of skincare, and because I wasn't putting on heavy makeup, and I didn't have to really set my makeup as much as I did, because when I was putting heavy skincare on, it was kind of greasy, and so I'd have to super set my face. And generally that's not an issue, but it's been easier for me and quicker for me to do my makeup in the morning because I don't really have to put a thick layer of makeup on my face. In fact, today I'm putting very minimal on. Really minimal, light coverage foundation today. Very light coverage foundation. And it's really nice because I feel like my skin can breathe and I'm still getting all the health properties of the product. When I was using the ones from Lancome, when I tried the Creme De La Mer in the morning, when I was using the one from Tatcha and La Prairie, they were too thick or they were too greasy and my makeup wouldn't sit on my face nicely, so I'd have to superset it, on top of having to superset it anyway because it being summer. So this was just a pleasure because since I did have to super stay my makeup, I feel like my skin has actually been getting better. The breakout I had a few weeks ago, which I'm finally getting over, subsided. My skin just feels fresher and better. My makeup lasts longer, believe it or not. And just on top of that, like I haven't just felt so heavy on my face. My skin just feels really nice and alive and like it can breathe while still wearing a pretty heavy face of makeup. So that was one of the things that I was really excited about. So it made my application of makeup in the morning really nice. It also means I didn't have to super scrub my face at night to take off the crazy 8 layers of foundation. So it just made the whole skincare routine morning and night and my makeup routine a lot more pleasant. So yeah, that was probably one of the big things that I wasn't quite expecting to happen that did happen, and that was really the kicker that made me choose this above the others. The other one I was considering that was a contender for this was the Murad one. Oh my gosh, it's like the vitamin C moisturizer. That one in the morning was really good, and it was basically between the La Mer, the Tatcha water moisturizer, and the Murad one. The reason why I chose this one over the Murad is basically because I already use a lot of La Mer in my skincare, and I like the idea of adding another product from La Mer into it to really boost the health or the skincare properties that the Miracle Broth has to offer, because that is very important for me. The one from La Prairie I really liked, and I'm actually considering getting it just to use as a cream at night underneath my my Creme De La Mer, because it's more of kind of like a reparative cream and not so much like a moisturizer, I noticed. And I've been using the extra from the sample at night and I've been seeing some great results, so I'm debating if I'm gonna get that or not. I don't know. I think that might be a little excessive, maybe a touch, but I do like the way it works, just not as a morning moisturizer. Overall, I think that this is a terrific product. I am really happy I purchased it. I have absolutely no buyer's remorse whatsoever. Again, I haven't used this yet because I still have 1 or 2 more of these guys that I'm going through, but I am going to be traveling for the next few days, so I'm going to be taking this with me, and I'll probably be using this as my morning and nighttime moisturizer because I don't really want to pack my Creme De La Mer. Excuse me. But I do definitely recommend this if you already have a skincare routine that includes La Mer. If you have heavy, oily skin, I would probably stay away from this, but if you have normal to combo skin, I'd say definitely give this a shot. I do like it, and I am really glad that I added it to my skincare routine, and I've seen great results with it. I hope you guys really liked this video. I know that it was a little bit jumbled because I was talking about a product that I added to my skincare routines and the reasons why, as well kind of like mixing in a little bit of a review in it. If you want me to go more in depth to the reasons why I chose this and the reasons why I didn't choose the others, let me know below in the comments, ask a question, and I'll be more than happy to give you a more comprehensive answer. But generally, overall, I do absolutely love this, and I do think it is definitely worth the money. And I think that if you have La Mer in your skincare routine and you're looking for a really nice, fast absorbing, terrific moisturizer, it's definitely worth it. If you like content like this and you like me, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this, and also don't forget to subscribe. It's free, I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends as well, so I will always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!